Hi. So this is a quick lesson on, I guess, something that I learned a long time ago, or a while ago. Played with a guitarist once, and he said to me, in order for you to actually learn how to solo, you really have to understand chords. And part of the problems with most guitars, or the way we learn as guitarists, is that I think we overcomplicate things in terms of, specifically for jazz. So jazz is all about playing over chord changes. But what he said to me is that in order for you to actually learn how to play over chords, you actually have to learn how to play over one chord, not blow over the changes. So the changes is plural, but there's a bunch of chords in there. So just understand one chord, listen to the tonality of that stuff, and then learn like substitutions of different ways of playing that chord. Just kind of understand how to play over that one chord. Don't learn how to play over changes. Learn over how to play one chord and then start connecting them. It sounds very simple, and it actually makes a lot of sense. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So in the key of in the key of G major, a typical jazz chord progression everybody knows is a 2-5-1. So in this case, it would be you got G major, the scale, 2-5-1 in the key of G major would be A minor 7, D dominant 7, and then G major 7 revolving to the one chord. So that's the 2, 5, and 1. So for the purposes, the way I think about it is like, let's not learn to play over a 2-5-1 progression. Let's learn to play over one chord. In this case, the one chord, the major 7 chord. But before we can even do that, the most important thing is to actually understand the chord itself. Listen to what it sounds like. Learn the inversion. So in the case of G major 7, that's all we're going to worry about. I don't care about the A minor 7. I don't care about the D dominant 7. It's all I care about right now is the G major 7. Let's hear it. So you got, everybody knows that. Get that sound in your head or your ear. Then we also know this form probably. Now let's learn a little bit of the inversions. And all an inversion is, people at Berkeley and all these schools, they kind of overcomplicate this thing. It's just the same notes in the chord played in a different order. That's all I care about. But listen to it and then get a couple of the inversions down. So for example, this is G major 7. This is the first inversion. Same chord, just different order of the notes. And they do sound differently, but it's the same chord. So what I like to do is then try to connect them in a rhythmic fashion. So it goes. So G major 7, G major 7, first inversion. Then the second inversion, the root's right here. This to me is like the prettiest sounding chord of a major 7. Look at this. So now connecting the three chords. They're all G major 7 chords. First, G major 7. Then the first inversion. The second inversion. Now let's practice the rhythm again. First inversion, second inversion, then now third inversion. You can see this. Listen to the chord. So now all three are one, first inversion, pretty. Yeah. Look at that. If you can see, it's right here. Now we get them rhythmically flowing again. Thing is to have fun with that. So now the last one is just the same way this is played. It's now on the 15th fret. It resolves back. So now if we connect all of these, this is all one chord. The one chord, the major 7. First inversion, second inversion, third inversion, back to the original form. Play that octave. Alright, and then just connect them and feel the chords and then have fun with them. And that's the starting point of learning to actually play over the chords, is learning the chord, but learn that one chord. And today we started with the major 7, which is the one chord. So let's just rock out with this.